Hello, it's Friday the 8th of August today. Yeah, and today I'm vlogging from the junction next to Malika's house. The very familiar bridge. It's a beautiful landmark here. So and there's a nice bench for me to stay here. So I'm trying to stay here and vlog today in a new place. I was interestingly looking at a vehicle which actually takes away the dustbins. Yeah, so they are just going off, and I was just looking at them now. They bring there are like huge drums, different colors, colored dustbins there, and they when the vehicle comes, they roll those dustbins into near the bus, and then there's a lever or machine, let's say, which pulls the drum up and it empties its content into the truck. That was very nice actually. And then again they keep the dustbins back into the place where they bought from, and the task is done. This is the way the drums were being emptied, and I just got to see it while staying in the bench. That's so nice. I've seen this in Australia as well, where the different colored dustbins for different types of materials. Here I saw there is one brown bin for leaves, because there are lots of leaves in the gardens. So and there's a separate day for where you get up, where they come to pick up the leaves, and the papers goes into different bins. The green waste, that is the kitchen waste, goes into different, and the plastic cans, the tin cans and plastics also go into separate bins. Uh, Not exactly bins, but they are small, plastic, let's say, containers. And the bins are for just for the dried leaves. Yeah, and I guess the papers. Yeah. So anyway, there's a various categories. There are various categories of segregation. That's very nice. It was very nice to see that as well, and it was nice to see the bins being unfolded emptied into the bin truck. So I just started my vlog with that. Yeah. So I see a funeral going on just by. So there's a funeral going on. Yeah, lots of cars, and all the people are carrying flowers. So that was a funeral procession. And the funeral was very well decorated. I could see it with full of white flowers and tulips inside the car. And there, I could see well suited people and well dressed people going in the car. So I think that's also another interesting thing about UK. And I guess in Australia as well, where sending off is is a very big function. And in fact, in Australia, I learned that people used to save their whole lives for a proper funeral. And yeah, like just like unlike in Nepal and all, like it's not a big deal. The society and your cousins do it. You save your whole life for your funeral, so that it can be done in a very good manner. So just got to see the funeral as well, funeral procession. Yeah, when you sit on this junctions, you see lots of things. It's quite strange that the shops haven't opened actually. There is a tandoori night. I guess this is a chicken tandoori outlet, and there's a fish and chips next to that. Yeah, and there's a mobile shop there. Lots of small, lots of small shops actually. Malika was saying there's a Bangladeshi shop where you can get milk also, milk and eggs. I mean milk, egg and breads. But they don't usually prefer to take from here because they say the quality is not always good. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a nice day. It's a warm day, not very clear sky, but the sun is coming up. I just had a lovely bath and we are fresh, and now I'm going to go and have some um, tea. And Malika is preparing the breakfast. So not much all day, and in the evening, I guess I'll be meeting with my friends. So we have a plan of that. Yeah, and then all day Malika said we'll do some grooming stuffs. We'll put nail polish and do some nice, uh, you know, self grooming things and all. We'll just sit and relax today as well, because from tomorrow we are out and about. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. And yesterday was a nice day out into the Hounslow High Street. We spent, I guess, around not day but evening. We spent around 3 hours, I guess, 1 hour to go and come back, and the next 2 hours we were just doing window shopping and sitting in the high street and all, looking around, and I could see lots and lots of migrants, here, and very less of white people. Lots of Indian, Bangladeshi, South African, Nigerian, and Indians, and some Nepalis of course, So, like I was saying, Hounslow earlier was quite a posh place, close to the airport, and was mostly inhabited by the white people. But nowadays, over the years, it's turning into a immigrant hub, and people who can afford are slowly now, I think, going to other better spots, So, like Richmond, she was saying Richmond is also nice. So yeah, this is the way how thing. This is the way how areas grow. And there are some proper. I saw some proper English areas in when we were en route to Windsor. When we were going to the Windsor Castle, those are proper, and they are very expensive. They were saying each house are millions and millions. And even Hounslow was a very nice place, and it still is nice. But she was saying over the years it could turn into Southall later on, because Southall is a place where lots of immigrants reside. Yeah, so that's the story. But I like the place, and it's very clean. Lots of things to observe and learn from here. Yeah, so signing up for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another vlog tomorrow morning, and I'm glad I'm getting to do this vlog regularly, and I'm working as promised. I try to come for at least few minutes in the morning every day, so that later when I go back and over the years when I can see how I spend my days in London. Yeah, so signing off. I'll come back tomorrow morning. Bye.